And welcome back to Mario 64. Now we're going back to Dire Docks. And now we gotta get on that stupid submarine because we can't get to the Bowser level otherwise. So I don't know what's the lore reason that I can't do that. Is Bowser actually in the submarine? How would he even fit? Well, actually, you know, it's canon that Bowser can change his size. Which was really kind of freaked me out at the end of Super Mario Sunshine, which I previously kind of dissed on a little bit. And I think I need to say something like, I don't actually hate Super Mario Sunshine, but it's like the least... I do have to say it's like the least polished of the 3D Mario games, but at the same time, I do actually kind of like it. Like, I think it gets hated on. Like, I see it, it's one of the few Mario games that I even see people put on, like, the worst Mario games lists. And yeah, it does definitely have problems, like, even legitimate, like, gameplay problems. Like, people might want to complain about the camera in this game, but my god, in Mario Sunshine, it's actually way worse. Like, there's this problem with the game where it seems to be, like, impossible to get, like, a camera angle to be, like, just the right distance. It's always, like, too far away, or it's too close. And I also think the controls are really, like, not as precise. Like, there seems to be, like, that gap from, like, a crawl to a run in that game. It's like, it's way, you know, sharper. That. Okay, now you can see the... Weird how as a kid I didn't... Well, the first few times I played I didn't notice it. Eventually I did notice that the wall moves behind, further back. And I think the first time I just literally fell in here by accident and like, oh, so the Bowser stage was here. I was really like confused, like where did this thing come from? I think this actually is my least favorite of the Bowser levels. Like even the final Bowser level I think is way more fun. Although, to be honest, it's partially because you can actually skip a good chunk of it. Like there's a part where you can climb up to the higher level directly, so you don't have to go, because this is the whole idea is kind of is forcing you to kind of zigzag back and forth on the level, which I don't mind. I don't mind this mix of these levels in this game, but the thing is, like, I didn't like when I was talking about in the previous two videos is that I didn't like the fact that this became the norm for, you know, all 3D Mario games past this. That they were just kind of straight runs to the finish. Like Mario Galaxy already kind of did do it, and then they kind of like permanently. And that's to say, like, you know, and the thing is, like, okay, I don't mind them going for the linear style if they make it in a way that you can just literally just keep then playing the levels and progressing like organically. The thing I really disliked about, and like overall I thought Super Mario 3D World was a great game, but then when it forced you to go back to levels because you didn't gather enough of those green stars, like that was some bullshit. Like that kind of collect-a-thon thing doesn't belong in a linear platformer. Like if you, yes, in a traditional 3D platformer, yes, it's kind of like a convention. And I suppose if you want to argue, yeah, I guess it sort of gives you more replay value because you can then go, after you beat the game, you can go and try to collect everything. The thing is, like, I don't get, you know, the thing is, I just don't see the appeal of that. When I beat the game is over. And then I'll restart the game and play it from start to finish again, if I like it. And, well, I do like the idea that it gives you the option to replay old levels. Like, if a level is really, really good, I might actually have the incentive to do that. Okay, I don't like the level, but this is actually pretty fucking cool, what happens here. Oh man, I saw the poly count fall on Mario there. Okay, hey, but is this the shitty Bowser already? It wasn't as shitty as I thought. Oop, I pressed the wrong button. Ah, way too soon, way too soon. I threw him off, so now he's gonna tip the table again on me. This is pretty damn freaky. Oh, it is the shitty Bowser. He's doing the teleport thing now. Oh, but he didn't... Ah, got lucky there. Okay. I gotta get the timing down on this. No. Yes, I got it. Good. You don't have to hit it exactly, like, you have to be, like, somewhere in the direct vicinity of the bomb. Oh. Can it be that I've lost? The power of the stars has failed me this time. Consider this a draw. Next time I'll be in perfect condition. Now, if you want to see your precious princess, come to the top of the tower. I'll be waiting. I've been thinking about maybe I should redo the me and Sendu, we did Secret of Monkey Island Let's Play a long time ago. But we had some trouble with that and we never got to do it the way I originally wanted to do it, where I was doing the voices for the characters. So we ended up doing the just the special edition version with the voices. But I've been thinking, like, maybe I should do Secret of Monkey Island as a solo Let's Play where I actually do read out all the voices. Because that's the thing I used to love to do. You know what, let's not go to the blue levels, let's go open up some of the new levels. There's the second snow level. You know what, I want to go beat the ice bully. I know it's dumb, but somehow, for some reason, beating the ice bully felt really special to me. It doesn't make sense because it's literally the same thing you do in Lethal Lava Land every time. But, yeah. Oh, and I love the fucking giant mushroom mountain. I actually really like the levels in this. I love Wet Dry World and Tiny Huge Island. I honestly, I think this might have the... Oh yeah, and here's the mirror room where you can actually see the cameraman, Lakitu. I thought that was so cool. I thought it was so cool. And the big hint here is like, oh, there's a portrait there, but there's not a portrait here. I wonder... Whoops! I hit the top of the frame. Wait, come on. There we go. Okay, but... Snowman's big head, but nah, forget about that. I want to go fuck up the ice bully. I just like the design of the ice bully. I don't know. That's a weird thing I like when they make, like, oh, the spiky trees are here too. I didn't even like, and they were in the ice level as well. I noticed when I was editing the previous episodes together. So yeah, it's literally just the normal bully, but it's just like ice colored and has the spike on its head. That reminds me, oh, this is bringing me back. The textures are very similar to the ice level in Nights. Nights in the Dreams. Yeah, 90s 3D video games. Gotta fucking love them. I love this. I love ice level. I love ice and, you know, snow levels in video games. I've mentioned this before. Okay, let's go up that mountain. I want to go up that mountain. Oh yeah, Wet Dry World. I do like the Wet Dry World, but I have to say the first star is bullshit. I don't like it. But I think I might have to do it. How many stars do we need for the next door? Then we can open up the last two levels, which is Tick-Tock Clock and Rainbow Road. And then there's that one bullshit bonus level. 50, okay. But then I think we need like either 65 or 75 stars for the very final door, which leads us to the final Bowser fight. And I love this too, like they kind of trick you by putting the one of the worlds into these little paintings. I love this. I don't know, there's something about like a big climb in a video game that I do think is kind of cool. It might surprise some people that I've never played Shadow of Colossus then, because that game is almost all about... you know what, I'm gonna go the legit route, I'm not gonna skip. Getting the red coins is actually kind of hard in this as well, because you gotta jump on those mushrooms. Getting them here isn't like bad. That was the wall that you can use to skip half the level. Oh yeah, and here's that big Bob-omb. I always thought for some reason that this was kind of like some kind of a weird, subtle, like, Bomberman reference. Oh man, I miss Bomberman. Who's the... I guess Konami technically owns the rights then now. Oh yeah, well that's... Well, that explains it then, why we don't see more Bomberman anymore. Hudson created Bomberman, and then Hudson got bought out by Konami, and then Konami fucking killed Hudson. Tale as old as time. Always just the same. Barely even friends, then somebody bends and gets screwed in the ass. Oh. Konami and Hudson, the true Beauty and the Beast story. Except in this case, it's like the money hungry. Yeah. Like, you know, I've been doing a lot of Castlevania Let's Plays, and I do love Castlevania, but goddamn, you know, Konami, fuck you, Konami. Fuck you in the fuck you and your shitty business practices. Oh yeah, and I actually just recently, I think I already read it before I did the previous session. I just didn't really think to talk about it because, as you can see and hear, my brain kind of functions a little badly when I'm playing. But Capcom did announce the Mega Man X Legacy Collections 1 and 2. And I think they're releasing 1, 2, and 3 like as its own thing because it's Super Nintendo, so it's, you know, basically Nintendo can push a bundle on those because they've been available on the virtual store for quite a while now. But I'm excited. I really hope, though, they haven't announced the European release date, which makes me nervous, as does this really tight climb here. Okay, gotta turn. This is where the rear camera is very useful, and there's another part like this in Tiny Big Island or Tiny Big World. When you're trying to get up the mountain and you have to walk on that plank. So yeah, this one I don't mind getting because you get to see the whole fucking level when you do it. Otherwise, I'm not a big fan of those. Oh, the star is just there and you gotta make it over there. Wait, do you give me stars? No, this is not the one. Oh, it is the one! Yeah, you can tell that probably not by now that I'm not actually reading what Toad is saying. I'm just going through the dialogue boxes to see if I can get the friggin' stars. And there, I like that. I like that. Okay, Tiny Big World. You know what? Let's go do the first one. The first one in this one isn't bad. At least this one starts off with a boss fight. And yes, you know, King Babam as well. I guess it's kind of a pseudo boss fight. Like, it's not a real. I mean, it's not really a enemy rush. Yeah, this is weird. Ah, they just give me a couple of coins. Well, fuck that then. I was thinking about, like, it's so weird that they breathe fire, but then I remember that, oh yeah, they did. There were the fire-breathing piranha plants in Mario 3 as well. That's actually where they got that from. You know what? I kind of miss the green piranha plants from the original Super Mario Brothers. I wish they brought that back. Well, I'm sure there have been green piranha plants in other games as well, but they were green originally. This red one, the red color only came in with 3. You know what? One thing that they could do, which is really weird, because fans go all gaga when they change, like, the character designs of characters, and, you know, sure, like, you know, if a character redesign doesn't work, like, I do think it's okay to go back to the old one. But, like, what if they went... The thing that I want to see one of these days is I want to see them bring back Mario's original... the original color from Mario's pants. Because originally, Mario had red pants and a blue shirt. And I want to see that just to see, like, how people on the internet would just flip out. Because I remember that... it was one of the more recent Pokemon series where they redesigned Ash Ketchum a little bit. And some people said, whoa, did they redesign Ash because he looks older? And then somebody pointed out that no, they literally just gave him teeth. So in the official art for it, teaser art for it, like, they had Ash smiling with teeth. And normally when he's just had his mouth open. And it's weird, like, how a little subtle change like that, you know, people just went crazy about it. I got this. This isn't the one, the original one. That lift one is kind of bullshit as well. It's really, really hard to do. You know what? I want to go do more of those water levels in the basement. I know, sorry. Now we're just kind of going all around. Going back to The Foreigner a little bit. So I thought the movie was good. The only problem I had with it was that there were bits slightly at the beginning, but more towards like the middle of the movie where I don't think they really like... I thought that the script writing was a little too in-your-face exposition-y. Like, they kind of repeated the same plot points too many times. I have a huge problem with that. I have a huge point, you know, it's like, you know, in The Last Jedi, this is the spark which will, like the fire that will come out of our ass. They just kept repeating that, like, over and over again in that movie, and like, dude, come on. Like, you can say, you know, the fact that they say, I have a bad feeling about this in every Star Wars movie, that's fine, but they only say it once per movie. Saying, like, may the Force be with you is okay. When characters say it, like, as a goodbye to each other, that's okay. But, like, I hate dialogue that they just repeat over and over again. I think I saw, like, last year I saw The Dark Tower, which I also thought was, you know, okay. I didn't think it was like a mind-blowingly great movie or anything, and I don't, you know, but I do think it was like overly criticized. Like, I thought it was okay, but it did have that problem as well. Like, it was the gunslinger's mantra or whatever it is that they kept repeating over and over again. Yeah, there's the big honking hole. Like, the submarine's gone now. Oh, I want to go. I kind of want to do the climbing one, but let's do this one first. I think this is really cool. Okay, wait, I gotta show, first of all, I gotta show where the star is. There's a cage down here. There's a cage, and there's a star inside the cage. And there is one star that's sort of similar to this in Jolly Roger Bay. Actually, we should go to Jolly Roger Bay as well. But it has the star in that slipstream that's flowing, so you can't swim to it. And that one is in a cage, so that's a problem. But we take the invisibility cap, and I can go through the wall, and then I take the metal cap. This is so fucking cool. I wish they would have done more stuff like this in this game, actually. Because, you know, I complain about the special powers in this game, and yes, there is a time limit, it's pretty strict. Now I gotta quickly make my way over there before the invisibility cap runs out. Now I gotta wait for the, and here we go. Yeah, I love that. I thought that was so cool when I figured that out for the first time. Okay, and it's the end of the episode now, so I guess we gotta pick it up from here next time. So see you then. Bye!